Hello friends, welcome back to the BTS Mochi channel. This time we will discuss about Jimin, a BTS member known for his soft voice and graceful dance moves, is now showing his new side as a visual artist through a solo exhibition titled The Truth Untold in the heart of New York City. This is not just an ordinary exhibition, but an emotional window that opens wide into Jimin's inner world that is rarely seen by the public. Opening on May 31st and running until June 29th at 30 Wall Street, this exhibition is an important milestone in his solo journey. With an iconic location in Manhattan's financial district, Jimin shows that art knows no boundaries and can speak from even the quietest spaces. The title, The Truth Untold, refers to BTS's emotional song, but in this exhibition, Jimin gives new meaning to the phrase. Through evocative visual works and installations, he invites visitors to see a side of himself that he has never expressed on stage. This exhibition is filled with works that express hidden feelings, silence, and beauty born from wounds. Through visual mediums such as painting, projection, sound, and even immersive spaces, visitors are invited to explore a subtle yet deeply emotional personal narrative. One of the most striking rooms features an installation of light and shadow that changes over time, a symbol of Jimin's emotional transformation over the years. In this space, visitors can sit in silence and absorb the contemplative atmosphere that seems to speak an unheard language. Not only that, several visual works use lyrics from Jimin's solo songs such as Promise and Like Crazy as a foundation, combined with intimate black and white portraits of him. No makeup, no glamour, just the simple truth. The Truth Untold is not only about Jimin as a K-pop artist, but also as a human being who longs for silence, who struggles with the pressures of fame, and who tries to rediscover the meaning of beauty in solitude. The experience offered in this exhibition is also very cinematic. Several rooms are designed to resemble scenes from dreams, with soft echoing sounds, the distinctive aroma of a certain room, and dim lighting that create a magical yet melancholic impression. This exhibition is proof that Jimin is not only a performer, but also a true artist who is able to convey emotional narratives through any medium. He is not afraid to share his fragile side, making it a strength in his artwork. The presence of fans from all over the world is clearly visible. Army from various countries are willing to fly to New York to see this exhibition in person. Many cried, stood still for a long time in front of certain installations, or left small letters full of emotion in special areas. In an exclusive interview session that was screened for a limited time in one of the rooms, Jimin said, "I want to convey that sometimes silence also has a voice. I don't always know how to express it through words, but I can through this work." The Truth Untold is also a prime example of how K-pop artists can transcend genre and industry boundaries, entering the realm of contemporary art with powerful quality and meaning. Jimin shows that art is an expression that crosses languages and cultures. Collaborating with some of New York's leading art curators makes the exhibition feel mature and professional, yet still retains Jimin's soft and honest personal touch. Every detail, from the lighting to the choice of background music, is designed to reflect his personality. For many visitors, the exhibition is not just a visual experience, but also a healing emotional journey. "I feel like I just got to know him a little bit more," one fan sobbed after exiting the final room. With The Truth Untold, Jimin is not only opening up a space to view his art, but also opening up his heart, inviting the world to experience that behind the spotlight, there is a beautiful silence, and in that silence, untold truths can finally speak. Interestingly, one of the quietest rooms is also the most emotionally powerful. The space is simply a single chair and a large mirror in front of it, as if inviting visitors to understand not just Jimin, but themselves. The mirror reflects more than just a face, it reflects feelings. In collaboration with local visual artists and sound designers, Jimin creates an authentic atmosphere, far from the K-pop glamour that is usually attached to him. The exhibition feels raw, honest, and deeply human, offering a side of the artist who dares to take off his mask for a moment. One of the most eye-catching installations is a large wall filled with thousands of letters from fans around the world, digitally displayed in multiple languages. Jimin calls them the voices that used to comfort me when I felt alone. This interactivity makes the exhibition feel very personal. Another impressive aspect is how the exhibition not only worships Jimin as an idol, but also invites the audience to reflect on the pressures, emotional wounds, and growth that one experiences in the public spotlight. This is not a one-sided compliment, but rather a deep reflection. In a hidden area called the Whispering Room, visitors can record their voice for 30 seconds and listen to it back after going through certain sound effects. This effect creates the impression of hearing the voice of the heart, a concept that is very much in line with Jimin's emotional vision. The aesthetic side of the exhibition is no less strong. Soft colors such as faded blue, cream, and gray dominate the entire space, creating a calm yet meaningful atmosphere. This subtle contrast reinforces the message that wounds can coexist with beauty. Jimin also symbolically included small objects from his life that are not widely known to the public, such as his favorite poetry book, hand-drawn sketches from his practice room, and even a shard of a mirror he used to keep as a reminder of his difficult times. All of this conveys the message that every little part of life has a place in art. Many visitors said that the experience felt like hearing Jimin's songs in visual form. The exhibition flows like music, calm, emotional, sometimes painful, but ultimately full of warmth. The success of the exhibition is not only in the number of visitors, but in the emotional effects it leaves behind. Some even call it soul therapy in the form of art. Many return for a second or third visit because they feel that one visit is not enough. With The Truth Untold, Jimin is not only expanding his career horizons, but also setting a new standard for K-pop artists to not be afraid to venture into a deeper and more personal art world. This is proof that he is not just a singer and dancer, but also a true artist who can touch souls through silence. Not only fans, but also a number of art critics and local media have praised Jimin's emotional approach and aesthetics. They considered Jimin's courage in revealing his vulnerable side as something that is rarely found among global celebrities, especially in the format of a contemporary art exhibition. Even several art galleries in America and Europe are reportedly interested in bringing this exhibition around the world. If that happens, The Truth Untold could be one of the first art exhibitions from a K-pop artist to hold a world tour in the form of a gallery, not a concert. For Jimin himself, this exhibition is a healing process. In a personal note attached to the exhibition exit, he wrote, "Thank you for coming and listening to this silence. Through you, I no longer feel like I have to hide my imperfect side." One touching moment occurred when Jimin secretly attended the opening day without prior announcement. He greeted several visitors with a warm smile and held back tears, proving that this work was truly born from the depths of his own heart. This exhibition also leaves a touching legacy. Part of the profits will be donated to organizations working in the field of mental health, as a form of Jimin's concern for an issue that he also fought for personally. Many fans have said that after visiting the exhibition, they feel closer to Jimin, not as an idol, but as a human being. The exhibition opens up a space for empathy, not just admiration. With its subtle aesthetics, emotional narrative, and direct involvement from the artist, The Truth Untold marks a new era in art and entertainment, where the boundaries between idol, artist, and human become one in a touching honesty. Ultimately, Jimin has proven that the most beautiful art is that which comes from a heart that dares to be honest. The Truth Untold is not just an exhibition, but also a quiet yet meaningful